when it says go live, does it catch up to where I'm at, or is it still behind? There's so much I need to learn about this live streaming stuff. I'm still super noob at it. Anyway, we're about to finish the TeamTreeHouse project. That can go away. I don't need the snipping tool. I don't need my project site. What do I have all these other random tabs open? I don't need. Nope, I don't want to pin that. What is that? Nope, that doesn't need to be opened. Oh yeah, I do want to save though. Save that before you close. All right, cool. I think my sound's good, I hope. All right. So, we're gonna finish this up. Where's TeamTreeHouse at? Did I open that somewhere? Is that in one of my... Nope, doesn't look like it. So, we're doing the baseball stats tool on here. We've got that done. We've imported the players. We clean the data and make a new object. Balance the total players. Make sure the teams have the same number of total players. So, what I was doing last time, I was trying to access... So this is like the teams with players, right? So it's got all 3 teams in it. And then each team, Gorillas, has an array inside of it. And last time I was trying to access the array like I would access a dictionary instead of an array. But I was washing my hands and something clicked and I was like, dude, that's what I was doing wrong. And now I fixed it. So we're good there. So I think I need to go throw this link up in... Where's the shareable link? There it is. All right. Second Python project. Yes, I want to send that and notify everybody. I need to figure out how Josh Fluke has that set up so I can do it like he does. I do most of the stuff I do on my channel, I kind of model off of his because I was following him when he had like just a couple thousand subscribers. I wasn't with him from like the beginning, but I was following when he had a couple thousand. So what he does works. So I need to learn from him and just copy what he's doing, and eventually I'll become a big YouTuber as well. So let's go ahead and we're gonna zoom in on this a little bit because I think it's kind of zoomed out for you guys. So that's as big as I want to make it because I don't want to zoom in anymore. I like having the text kind of zoomed out. Anyway, so if we run this right now, let's go ahead and clear that. And then we're gonna do Python app.py, and you get your little menu with the baseball stats tool. I think with this needs another line break like right above that, so it's not just the app and then the baseball stats tool. I don't know if we need the line break right here though. So let's delete that and then clear that, run it again. Okay, yeah, we do need that line break there. That doesn't look as good. I like aesthetically pleasing stuff. So that, Python app, there we go. Baseball stats tool, menu. We press 1 to display the stats, and then we get everyone sorted into teams. So we've got the first array, and it's got 1 person, 2. Actually, that should just be the one team, the Panthers, right? But if we do the length of it, it should be 6 players, so they're evenly divided. So we've got this balancing step done. Console readability matters, displaying the stats. So when displaying the selected team's stats to the screen, you will want to include the team's name, the total number of players on that team, the total number of players, the players' names separated by commas. Okay, so when they press 1, we want to display the team names. So we're trying that. If they press 1, we want to, for team in teams, we want to print, how do I Dang it, how do I access like the index? Wait a minute. This probably isn't the way to do it, but I can just do for team in range 0 teams, because that'll get like the, oh wait, we want len of teams, right? Because then there's 3 teams, so it'll say for, it'll basically loop through it 3 times, right? And that'll be, and team will be a number. So why am I even using teams? And I need to Google and figure out what I'm doing wrong here. Python for loop. No, I can use enumerate. That's what I need to use. How do I use enumerate? Let's see. For team and enumerate. Okay, so we'll do team and enumerate teams. Where's my Python notebook? God, I got like 12 notebooks up here. All right, so, okay, so we just do for index team in teams, print. So enumerate already prints a number at the start. So I think we can just do team. And let's check to see if that works. So we do 1. All right, yeah, it does that. It doesn't print the number though. So we want to do index plus a space plus teams. So now to do 1, 2, 3 for the 3 teams, and then we want to do this all needs to be indented inside that, because depending on what number they choose here, we're going to get input here. So after we log the teams, we're going to do cat. What are you doing? Don't fuck with my computer cords. Oh, dang it, I need to not curse on YouTube. All right, print index teams. We need to get team choice equals int input enter an option. Oh wait, no, we'll say just like choose a team, and then let them choose a team. And then we will say, we need that there. Yeah. Actually, I think we gotta do try this, and then put a catch block, or an accept value error at the bottom in case they don't put in an integer there, right? We'll just say break for now, because I don't want to do that part yet. What is all this red stuff? We save, is it still there? It is. Why did that indentation get thrown off? If get team choice equals 1, then we wanted to do this. Else, oh, elif get team choice equals 2. We want to do something else, and then if it is 3, we want to do something else, and then else we want to say print that is not a valid team choice. Do stuff, and then we'll do that here too. Why are there red lines still? Unindent does not match outer indentation level, so it's on the same line as if though, right? And that's what we're looking for, huh? print. So that should go here. Cat, get down. I'm trying to do stuff. All right, so we're gonna try to get the team choice. If it's 1, team index 0. So that can be outside of the if statement. Or we can just stick that right here. For player and players, so this is what is distributing the players up. So that needs to be outside here. I don't need it indented that much. I just need it like right there, right? It needs to be inside this while thing. All right, so that sets up the players. Where am I using team index? That can go away. That can go right here. What? Copy that. Paste it here. There we go. Delete all the white space indentation. Save. Okay, if get team choice is 1, then we want to start printing out the stuff for Panthers. Actually, what are the team names even? Panthers, Bandits, and Warriors. But we don't want to use the team names. We want to use like a variable in case the team names change in the future or something like that. So we're gonna do, where is what TeamTreeHouse wants printed, or what they're printing, because we're just gonna copy that. So we want it to look like this. We're gonna close that. Split right. Nah, never mind. Just gonna make some space and put this right here. Oh, nope, not that. This. There we go. So that's what we want it to look like. So should I just have some variables outside, and then I can just, like, I can set team equal to team 1, players equal to team.length, players on team equal to, or wait, yeah, players on team. I don't think I need all 3 of these if statements. That seems, because I have teams here, which is a list of 3 teams, right? So I can choose whatever index they are, whatever index they choose, whatever number they pass in, and print based off of that, right? So I can do, I'm gonna comment that out for a sec, because I might need it in the future. I could be wrong on this. Let's do print team plus teams index plus space stats. Print that is not a valid choice. All this stuff doesn't need to be there. That can be commented out too. So we're gonna save that, and then we're gonna run this again real quick just to see if this works. So we do 1. Okay, so what line? 37. Print index, which needs to be a string. And then the team, which we need to make sure is a string. Never realized how handy it is that JavaScript just automatically coerces stuff for you. So we do 1. Okay, 0 Panthers. Index plus 1, right? Wait. Do I even need to loop over the teams for that? Well, yeah, I do, but this doesn't need to be inside that for loop. Yeah. Okay, so save that and then break that. Display the teams. Okay, so Panthers, Bandits, Warriors. And then right here, we're going to put like that to make it look a little prettier. So let's do that one more time. So 1. Choose a team. And we choose 1. All right, cool. And that is not a valid team choice. Why is that not a valid team choice? What's up, Imran? Why is that not a valid team choice? So we're saying choose a team. I put in 1. That shouldn't cause a value error, right? Oh, it's because that I commented out the else too. Wait. Yeah, that shouldn't be there. So that worked right. Okay, cool. So we're printing team, which is the Warriors stats, and then we want to print out a blank line. Ah, my nose itched. Where are we doing that at? Here. So we're gonna print a blank line. No, that's not on auto format. I thought I had prettier or something like that for Python. That, and then we're gonna print number of players, and we're gonna do plus what's up, Rads? How you doing? So we can just grab the first team in here because the play, like they're gonna have an equal number of players, so we can just grab the first key in that and get the length of the array. Yeah, the length of the array, because that'll be the number of players. So what does that call? It's teams with players. I want to get teams 1, so that'll get the first team for us, and then we want to get that team's the length of the items in it. So if we do len of this, that should give us 6. But we didn't put that in the right place, so there we go. All right, let's test that and make sure that works real quick. Yeah, what's up? What's your question? 1, then we choose Panthers. Okay. Can only concatenate string, because we need to turn this to a string. So str that. Oh, nope, don't minimize that. I need bash. There we go. app.py. So we do 1, 1. Number of players, 6. All right, sweet. So that's working like we thought it would. And then we need to display the players on the teams, right? So we'll do another for loop here. So for player in teams with players teams can I still access that index? I need to do get team choice -1 because they're entering 1, 2, and 3, and that array index would be 1 less than that because we're adding something. How bad would it look to have an unresponsive web app as my project on my portfolio? I don't think it would be too bad. I mean, it's better than not having the project at all. Like, is your portfolio responsive? Like, as long as you can prove that you know how to do responsiveness, I don't think it's too bad. I mean, I have projects that aren't responsive, but I'm not trying to show you that I know how to make responsive projects there. Like, my unresponsive projects are like my React stuff, where I'm just trying to show you that, hey, I know React. Granted, I should probably have a project where I make a React app responsive, just to show you that I can do responsiveness with React, which, I mean, that's not hard at all. Like you still just do media queries in CSS. So, okay. So for players in, how many weeks passed for Python Techdegree? I've been doing it. I'm on my second week now. This is the, like if I don't submit my project today, I'm behind. But they've got 6 projects, I think. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They only got 5 projects, and then the exam. So like at a minimum, this is going to take you at least a month and a week to complete. So you'll basically pay for like 2 months if you do their Python Techdegree. All right, so we just say 4, and then we need to print. You know, when I first did Python, like I did Python back in 2017, and I was like, this is the greatest language ever. I freaking love it. And now that I've been working with JavaScript for the past year, doing Python, I'm just like, some of this is annoying. It's just, it's weird. Right, I can do responsive websites. It would just be super awkward, and I'd have to add a whole lot of extra functionality. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like as long as your desktop, when functions, and you're confident you can make it responsive if you wanted to, like, I'm not gonna put in the extra work. I just want to show you that this project, that I can build a project that connects with a database, and then that database interacts with I want to build a project that connects with a server, and then that server interacts with the database and sends back data, or it interacts with the API, or whatever you want it to do. All right, so for players and players, we're gonna print, we want to print them all on the same line. That's what they have here, huh? So we don't want to print it yet, right? Right here, we want to print players on team with a colon, and then we're gonna do players on team equals an empty array, and right here we're selecting each player, so we're gonna do players on team dot append player, so that we'll loop through, put all 6 players on the team, and then we actually don't even want to print out, we don't want all the players' objects on there. We just want player dot names, or player names. Is that what it is? It's name. Ooh, undefined variable name. Oh yeah, we need to access that as a key because it's a dict pretty much. So then this will have all 6 players, and then we want to print players on team dot join with a comma, a space. So I think that should work. Let's see here. 1 Panthers. All right, we broke it. List object has no attribute join. Does it not really? Whoop. I didn't write down how to do that, dang it. All right, let's see here. So Python, how to join a list. Join, it does have a, what? Hold on. List object has no attribute join. String name dot join iterable. So list, right? So we do, oh, okay, it's backwards in Python. Okay, I'm thinking about like JavaScript. So like in JavaScript, you do the list and then join and then that, but it looks like in Python, you'll do the string first and then players on team, which is the list. So now it'll work. So we do 1, oh, wait, we messed that up. 1, 1. Yeah, cool. Carl, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's got all 6 players on the team. Awesome. So how do we do an indent? And is that like left? I think it's this. Is that right? That's tab, right? It is. Cool. They just said formatting matters, and I think it looks better like that. Is that what they have? They don't. They have like 2 spaces, so we're actually just going to do 1, 2. Dude, has anybody seen Ozark Season 3? I finished that this morning. Oh, gosh. That last scene, I'm not going to say too much about it because I don't know if anybody's watching it, hasn't finished it. I don't want to do spoilers, but, oh, made up for Season 2 being kind of slow. I don't even really remember Season 2. All right, so yeah, we don't need this because we're just using our variable thingies. So we're going to do enter an option. So let's do 1 and then bandits. Right, so we got to reset the list every time and the variables in there. So number of players. It said 24 players. 6, 12, 18, 24. Was it doing it there? No, it just has 6 players there. Why is it quadrupling? That's not even a variable. That should be reset every time, should it not? Number of players plus equals string. Oh yeah, it is a variable. Where's that? No, it's not, because we're grabbing that. Get team choice, right? Is that a bug? If we do it again. Do you have any Code Academy projects in your portfolio? I do not. I don't think when I was doing Code Academy, actually I didn't really do too much Code Academy when I was trying to get a job as a web developer. I just did TeamTreeHouse. I did Code Academy back in like 2016 or something like that. When I was in college, some of my computer science roommates showed it to me and I was like, oh, that's freaking cool. And I did the HTML, CSS stuff and I was like, hey, can I hack with HTML and CSS? Like a noob. And he just kind of laughed at me. But I don't think, does Code Academy even have many projects? Like the projects they have, those are just ones that you kind of code alongside them, isn't it? And the projects on your portfolio, those should be ones that you just build on your own. So even if it's like, actually the Code Academy ones, if they give you a mock-up and you go and build that on your own, then I'd include that. But actually, yeah, then I'd include it. But if it's something where you're building it side by side with them, like they're like, hey, add this part to your code. And you just kind of like copy, and they're like, all right, add this next part. And you just kind of copy that. I feel like that's not demonstrating that you can do it very well. All right, so let's test this one more time. Why did that go to, can we just quit? We can straight up quit? No, we can't. Oh, we can. Okay, cool. What is this? Where is that coming from? Where are we printing that at? If it's 1, then we're gonna go through this. If it's 2, then we're gonna say goodbye and break, and nothing else should be printed out. That was weird. Why did it do this? Name to where am I saying print that out? Goodbye, break, right? Why is that happening? Line 79. There's not a line 79. This says line 79. Am I tripping? File. App. Do I need to save? Is that what it is? 2. Okay, line 71. Type error. String indexes must be integers. Teams with players. That's a variable. Why is that there? I don't think that should be there. That's what it is, huh? Okay, that one line is still printing out though. Oh, because it's right here. Okay, gotcha. So right here, this is where we need to call our function, which we need to do def sort. What's the Python naming convention for functions? Is it underscore? Players. And then all this stuff is going to be indented. And then we just have to call sort players right here. Boom. That can go away. And then we save that. Why is sort players? Do I not need that after it? Is that what it is? Okay, cool. All of this needs to be in there as well, though, I think, huh? And then indented. All right, so that, quit, goodbye. Okay, sweet, that worked correctly. And I think with pep 8, there's supposed to be 2 spaces between the function and the import. I need to go back and reread pep 8. All right, so let's try this again. So 1, shows the teams, choose a team. I want a space after that. Print, new line, save. So that'll happen. Oh, come here. All right, so we're gonna do 3. All right, 6 players. 24 players. Not what we wanted. 42 players. Way more not what we wanted. Why is it doing that? Number of players. Am I sorting? Where am I sorting the players at? For this. Oh, it's because the while loop goes again and I'm sorting the players inside the while loop. So basically everything's doubling. So why is that inside there? Tab index. Yeah, that doesn't need to be inside the while loop. It needs to be right there, huh? And then we'll unindent that. And then that should fix that issue. So let's try this one more time here. So enter option. Actually, we got a breakout. And then Python. And then 1. And then we want to show the Panthers. All right, so we need a new line at the end of this. Print. Because they want it to look pretty. All right, so break that, try again. 1, Panthers. Is that how theirs looks? Players on team, so we need a break between players on team and the other thing. So we'll just copy this print thing here, put that right there. Get the indentation correct. Break, we saved, so we're good. 1. I feel like these white spaces aren't consistent. Like that looks like it's 2 white spaces, but I'm only saying 1, right? So why is there 2? Oh, I don't need a new line character. I just need a blank line, right? Because it's making a new line, and then the new line character thing is making a new line as well. So it's actually adding 2 lines. So that's why it wasn't working. So we do that. There we go. That looks way better. We don't need this new line thing. We need the, but we could put new line before and after, and then we get rid of half of our print statements. So we're probably going to do that instead. So copy the new line thing, put that right there, and then right there, and we can get rid of that, and then we can put it right here, and we're done with that one. And wait, we don't want it right there. We want it right here. Then we're done with that print statement. And then if we put it right here, actually, right here, we can get rid of this print statement. And then we can put right there, get rid of this one. And then I think that one just needs to be an empty line because we're making it with a for loop right here. So we can't have a new line after every one of those. Otherwise it would look awful. So break, rebuild our app, display the stats. There we go, that'll display better. All right, which one do we want to display? Enter an option. Where are we displaying the teams? Is commenting, is that a thing in Python? I know like in JavaScript, you're trying to just make your functions and stuff understandable so you can just look at it and understand what it does without having to comment it. I don't know where we're at with that with Python. So let's see. All right, so Panthers. So we're looping through the teams right here. So this is where we're printing out the teams. So right here we want to print. Can you please take 2 minutes and tell us how the Python language server is working for you? I don't know what that is. Is that a plugin I have? That can go away. It's annoying. New line. And then we want to print the teams. There we go. So it prints the players on the team. Here are the choices. Display the stats and quit. Cool. So that's what we want. So back in TeamTreeHouse land, so we're displaying the team's name, the players, blah, blah, blah. Let's just go look at this grading rubric thing and see, make sure we got everything. So create a file named app.py or application.py, which contains the entry point. We've got that. Import and use the data from const.py. We're using that. The script should not crash due to uncaught exceptions. Raised exceptions should be handled appropriately so your program can continue without a crash. I didn't check that yet, so let's do blah. All right, so that broke it, so that wasn't right. So all they should be entering is numbers. They never get to enter anything that's not a number. So we can just, when we got our value error, we can print error, please use only numbers. We don't need a, and then we'll put the same thing right here and just delete some of that white space, save. All right, now let's try this one more time. So if we do this, all right, still breaks. Right. This needs to be inside our try block. Python sleep. I need to import time. I would like it to sleep for a second after I do that. All right, we saved. What? Is that 1,000 seconds? Is that Is that not microseconds like in JavaScript? Also, why didn't it print my error before doing anything? It should say the error first and then sleep, but whatever. We're just not going to sleep at all. We're just going to print the menu back out. So stop working, stop it. There we go. And then blah. Error, please only use numbers. And then we would like a new line right after that. So that there. All right, perfect, that works. So now we do display stats. Error, please use only numbers. Can I get it to return to a point in the code? Value, so let's see if Python can do something like if we can like catch the error and return to the try block, maybe. We're just gonna open like 4 of these and see what we got here. So let's see, division by 0, names, name error, handling exceptions. There we go. Try, except. Oops, that was not a value thing. Try, valid thing. Try again. So we need to wrap it in a while loop. Is that the only way to do it, I guess? So we can do try that, enter an option, except, and then it'll go back to here, which that's okay because we would want to reprint the menu anyway. Would we? I don't think so. We're gonna do while true. While try, no. Yeah, we want to try that. That's right. And then in here, we want to do the same thing. Right? And then all of this gets indented. LF break. If I say break, does it break out of all of the while loops or just one? I wonder. Because then I need to change those to like a variable that I can modify. So if we do if this, print teams, and then we get user input here. So we don't actually want the while loop there, right? We want it right here. And then we want to indent all of this stuff. There we go. And then we want to break at the end here. Oh, nope, undo that. We just want to copy it. All right, and then our other while loop right here. We're saying break there, so that's good. Wait. Something in here is not going to work right. But I need to test it to figure it out. So if we do 1, enter an option. It did give me choices. So we hit break. It breaks out of that, goes to this one, which is the enter an option one. So right here, we try that. We do this accept thing, and then we need a. Can I do break twice? We need to get out of this while block, right? So we're still in it right here, and then we need to break right here. There we go. Now I think it'll work. So 1, 1. Perfect. So it showed the team, and then it brought us back to the menu. So if we do 1 and then 2, it shows the teams on the Warriors. Where am I choosing a team? I want a new line character at the end of that to make it look more prettily, more attractively formatted. Nope, wait, that's not it. I want it after or before team. There we go. So 1. That looks good. Wait, why is it saying Oh, I entered a number. That wasn't right. Oh, gotcha. So if I enter something that's not 3, so I'm saying if 1, do that. Else, if it's 2, else, we need to say that's not, that's not a valid choice. Save. So 1, let's do 6. All right, that broke it. Why? Number of players is 6. So we can do like if. What line is that handled on? 47. So 47 for player in there. So we're getting choose a team right here. And then we need to do, why is that indented? Why is it getting formatted like that? That's weird. I don't like that. So we're getting the team there. So we need to say if get team choice. So we can do if get team choice greater than teams we want it to be less than equal to 1, right? Because we want to be able to use 1, right? So now if the number they enter is less than 1 or greater than the length of teams, we want to print that's not a valid option. And then break. Wait. Right? That'll get us out of the try loop, right? Or that'll break us out of this while loop, actually. Huh? And we don't want that. We just want them to be prompted to enter more info. Python? Yes, it is Python. So we do 1. All right, so that worked good. So let's go display stats. Then the second team, the bandit or the warrior. Wait a minute. Hold on, I hit 2 and it displayed the warrior stats. So if I do this and I do 3, it also displays the warrior stats. If I do that, oh, please enter a number, so the error is handled. Good. Okay, so it's always saying warrior stats no matter what number we use. Is it only displaying the warrior players? No, the players are changing each time, so that's good. It's just the team name that's staying the same. So where are we printing the team's names? Choose a team, so they choose a team. That's not a valid option, blah, blah, blah. Or break team's index. Okay, so they enter an option, they enter 1, it prints teams, it prints out each team's name, right? Aren't you employed for front end? I am, I just wanted to learn Python. I think it's cool. Because I'm doing hack the box and I like Kali Linux too. I like penetration testing stuff and I feel like Python would be beneficial for that as well. Just like knowing how to make my apps more secure, because I want to be a full stack developer eventually. Like nobody's just like, I want to be a front end developer forever. Well, actually, I guess there's people that are like that, but like, I want to be a full stack developer. So, or like just a React developer, whichever. I'm cool with that. Gotta learn new stuff. All right, so we're saying for index teams, enumerate teams. So it prints out all the teams here. Print teams, index. Why am I saying index there? I don't think I want to use index. I want to use get team choice because yeah, we want to get the team they chose. Okay, that's why it was broken. All right, I think we almost got it. So, all right, so we do one. It shows the team. So we do one. It says, we selected one. Oh, right. Team choice -1 because the indexes are, you know, indexes. All right, so let's try this one more time. All right, so we do one. We display the Panthers. All right, so it says team name Panthers, number of players 6, players on the team. All right, cool. So we display stats again. We do the second team. It says team name Bandits, 6, different player names, stats, 3, team name Warriors, 6, and then their different player names. Sweet. So it works. All right, now we got to try and break this. So that works. That works. Ah, dang it. Choose a team. I thought I handled that right here. Did I not? Input, choose a team. If 1 is less than... Good choice. My logic's not right there. That's what it is. Okay. So if... So let's say they put in -365, right? So does it not evaluate this by itself? It said 1 less than -365. That should return false. Right. That should return false. So we're going to do not. Or do I need to wrap this in parentheses first and then do not? And then save? No, that's not it. Wait, does Python even use that? They just use like the literal word not, right? I think that's it. All right, so where did that break? We were in choose a team and we put some random stuff in there. So we do 1 and then we do negative blah. That's not a valid option. Brings you back to the menu. Cool, I like that. Let's try 5,000. It's also not valid. Okay. 5,000, that's the wrong way. Oh, my music's over. I've been doing this for an hour now? Dang. Where did my music go? Over here, right? So restart. There we go. I don't know if y'all can hear the music or not, or if it matters, but whatever. I like it. I can't code without music. It's just boring just sitting here coding without music. Anyway, so git or bash, run that. So we do this, and we do negative blah, blah, blah. All right, that works. And then we do 1, and then we do blah, 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 and it works. And then we do 1, and then we put in a string, and it handles the error. So we choose 1. All right, and then here we can do that, -40, 540. All right, sweet, so I don't think you can break it. What happens if I put true? It interprets it as a string, right? Okay, cool. Not a Boolean. What happens if I do wait. Is there like, so Python's got like str to convert to string or int to convert to an integer. Is there like a Python bool? Is that a thing to convert string text to a Boolean? All right, sweet. So can we do bool? God, I can't type. All right, cool. We can't break it like that. Okay, so 3, and then if we want to quit, we do 2, and then it said goodbye, and it printed the thing again. It's not letting us quit. That's a problem. So, all right, we quit here. So we're going to change this, no, this one, right, to run. And then up here, run is equal to true. I don't think that's the right place for the variable. I think it should go at the top right here with all these. There. Now it'll work. All right, did not work because true is capitalized in Python. I keep forgetting that. It's one of the biggest mistakes I make in Python. So quit, goodbye, quit. What are you not quitting for? That is the outermost while loop, right? Nothing is outside of that. It should not be asking us for input still. Enter an option. Enter an option's right here, which is inside the while loop. Maybe, so this one's false, but we're in this one still? I guess those can all be run, right? Because if the outermost one's false, they're all going to be false anyway. So that, boom. So now we do 2, quit, goodbye. It works. Sweet. We got everything done. Let's go through this checklist here. So the script doesn't crash. We handle all the exceptions. Function calls, print statements, or any calculated executed logic should be wrapped inside a dunder main statement from your script. This does not mean you have to be right. Okay, sweet. So I have my function that's executed in the dunder main dealio. All right, clean up the data. Additionally, oh wait, the guardian string so that it becomes a list of strings. Remove the and between the names and storing each guardian in a list together for that player. What are they asking there? I don't understand that. We're gonna make sure we got this minimum stuff done. The player data imported from const.py needs to be cleaned up and stored in, it's 430, geez. Needs to be cleaned up and stored in new data types in the structure that makes sense. Convert the following data. Height should be a string. Height string. The height string should be an integer. By the way, I just wanted to say, hey dude, I was looking at it like, hey, I hate my job. I don't like going to work and getting yelled at by customers every day. None of the other options that I can get with my degree are super attractive to me. So this is like the only choice I had. So I would have stuck this, I would have like continued to dick around and learn code for like 3 or 4 or 5 years until I got a job as a web developer. Thank you so much for sharing the video. It's really helpful. Awesome. I'm glad it helps. That means a lot. Thank you. I didn't think these were particularly helpful, but I'm glad somebody's getting value out of it. So we got to convert the height string to an integer. The experience string should become a Boolean. We're not printing that out to the screen anywhere, right? Wait, what is in the exceeds expectation stuff, right? Include additional stats for a given displayed team. Number of inexperienced players that are on that team, number of experienced players on that team, the average height of the team, the guardians of all the players. That's a lot. I'm going to do that on my own. I don't feel like streaming that because I want to play some copyrighted music, and I can't do that on YouTube, unfortunately. So we're just going to focus on finishing the bare minimum stuff here. So we need to convert height and experience to Booleans. So in here, so if you didn't know, we've got this data right here we are importing. Looking based on this, it looked like it's already a string to me because height 40 inches, this can't be an integer. That would throw an error, right? Oops, didn't mean to mess that up. So I don't need that anymore. The height string should be an integer. Okay, we're converting them not to strings. Gotcha. Okay, duh. All right, so this is our object with all of the players and the teams in it. So we want to loop through it and reassign each player's height to a non-string version. So we're going to do for team in teams with players. Wait, I need to enumerate that. All right, and then inside there, I need more room. I need a bigger desk, jeez. And then to not have like 6 notebooks on my desk at once. I don't even use the Python notes I took. I just Google the stuff. All right, so for index team and enumerate teams with players. So we want to go through and grab each team and then the players in each team. So we need another loop, right? So we need for player, no wait, we want to enumerate that as well, right? I think, just in case. Index player in enumerate teams with players I need to access that dictionary by keys, but I don't. Yeah, because I'm getting the team name. So I could just do team, right? I think that'll work. So it'll enumerate gorillas. So it'll loop through the keys or the values in there, which is the array, which is just one thing. So now we need to say what do we need to say now? We're trying to convert height to int, and then we want to convert experience to Boolean. All right, so we need to print something just to make sure this is working right. So we're gonna print, I don't need whatever that is, that can go away. I need to see this stuff. Teams with players, team, and then we want to do the index. Actually, we'll just make this X and Y because I don't want to repeat index because that'll screw stuff up. So that should grab the first player, or it should like at least change when we loop through the players, right? And we'll just print each player every time. And then down here, actually, we're gonna go ahead and set run to false, just because I don't want to have to deal with that code right now. So, all right, app line 5 sort players returns false. That needs to be capitalized, so that's throwing a bug. Save, redo this. All right, basketball team stats tool. Nothing else ran. Did this not run? For team and teams, I need space between that. Why didn't this run? I don't need to enumerate that. Could that have been what it is? Let's see. Nope, that's not it. So for Y player in, actually let's print the team to make sure at least that outer line's working, right? Interesting. We haven't assigned anything to this yet. This needs to not be in that order. Where are we assigning that? We're assigning it right there. So as long as it's right here, now it'll work. And now I'm pretty sure it'll print out all the players in that team. So boom, no, break. All right. Also this probably needs to be down here. All right, so what broke? Teams, team index equals 6, line 18. Players, team index. For team and teams. Wait, what did I just break? This shouldn't break. We just changed the order, right? For team and teams, that's not part of the thing. Okay, I see what happened. So this needs to go right here. And then that, both of these need to go above this. Now we're good. Now it'll work. All right, perfect. So we got all the players printing out on their respective teams. So right here, we need to do this. So we've got the, right now we're accessing the player object. So we need to access the key height equals the same thing, but we want to say int instead of a string. But in here it's got height in inches, so we need to splice that and just get, nobody will ever be more than 100 inches, right? Why is it height in inches? Who measures height in inches? They just wanted to use bigger numbers because feet would be weird, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, we need some more space in this stuff. So I'm having trouble reading this. All right, so int so we're getting height. Can I just do get the first two number? Would that get the first two numbers in it? Which would be just the int part and not the string? And then we'll print that just to see if we got it right. This is probably going to throw an error, so, all right. Invalid literal for int height with base 10 inches. Did I not save? Line 28, right? Value error, invalid literal for int with base 10. Oh wait, am I doing that backwards? Should it be the colon and then the 2, and then we're saying just get the first 2 values? Is that what it is? That's it. All right, there we go. Cool. So now we're printing that. We're setting that to the int. So if we don't care about the teams, but the player, let's print that object again and see if it's a string now. Yes, so we converted that successfully. Now we basically need to do the same thing, just with, oh, nope, too much white space. What is the other one called? Experience. So we'll grab experience, and then right here, actually, if that equals the string no, nope, don't use those in Python, then we want to set this equal to false, else they don't have experience, or they do have experience, and then we need to set it to true. And then let's print the player object again down here at the bottom. Okay, I think that's it. So, all right, so experience is a Boolean, height is an integer, check and check. So we've got this part done now for the base version. All right, so the player data imported, convert the following data. The height string should be an integer. Experience should be a Boolean. True if yes, false if no. All right, team balancing. Assign players to a team so that teams are evenly balanced by total players. The order in which you assign the players does not matter, but it should be balanced when team assignment's finished. The same player cannot be assigned to multiple teams. We've got that handled. Each player has 6 teams when we run the code. Avoid altering imported data. Do not mutate the imported data from const.py in any way. I think we're making a copy of const teams and the players. So we're not mutating the const file itself in any way. I think that's what they mean. As a user, I should be able to respond to a menu with each of the following options. All right, display the given team stats. I have that, and quit the program. Actual names and displayed options are up to you, but makes sense. So the user should be reprompted with the menu option until they decide to quit. So we've got that part done too. The only thing we don't have implemented, I think, is the Guardians thing, and then the balance players, and then team stats. Okay, so yeah, we only have one of the exceeds right now. Team stats should display the team's name, the number of players, the names, joined with a comma, and then it's not displayed as a list object. The formatting you use to display is up to you, blah, 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 blah. All right, sweet. So let's run this one last time just to make sure we're good. All right, we didn't unbreak this, so good. That's why we check stuff. So make this true. All right, so now when we run this, all right, cool. So we got our baseball stats menu, or basketball, whatever. We hit 1, shows the teams. We hit 1, we get, that's not a valid option. Not. Does it need to be less than or equal to 1? Is this true? 1 less than or equal to 1. True. So then it would be false. So it would not run. Okay, so that's right, I think. All right, so 1, 1. Sweet, so we got Panthers, 6 players, the teams. We're gonna display stats, second team. Bandits, 6 players, the teams. The Warriors, that's not a valid option. Oh yeah, we need less than or equal to on this as well. So break that, redo it. Okay, now 1. So we can do Warriors now. Yes, that works. And then if we do try to break it, it doesn't break. We can do negative numbers. We can do positive numbers. They're super high. All right, now let's make sure it doesn't break in here. Sweet, so it doesn't break, and then we can quit easily. Boom. All right, I think we finished, guys. Excellent, excellent work. Fucking awesome. I'm probably gonna do this on my own, the exceed stuff, because I just want to be able to listen to more fun music. Plus, I gotta go pee, and I don't want to leave you guys hanging. So, Discord is in the description if you want to come hang out in the Discord. If you want to sign up for TeamTreeHouse, I think it's a great way to learn. I just like that they give you projects to do on your own. That's my biggest thing that I like with them. I do resume reviews if you want your resume reviewed or anything like that. My email's in the description. My LinkedIn's in there as well if you want to connect on LinkedIn or anything like that. And make sure you subscribe and give me a thumbs up if this helped you out or was entertaining or you want to see the next video. And I will see you next time. Peace.